show.
Claim your fame.
Radio show.
Claim your fame.
Radio show.
Some days it seems like it'd be easier to just let go.
I know you're praying for a change, to see a sunny day. Nothing good has come your way for so long. You need someone to understand this place your heart is in. You just want to dream again and believe.
Yeah.
Your skies may look dim and gray, but know your breakthrough's not far away.
That's what we want you to do.
So hold on.
Yes.
You are too close to give up.
You have so much to live
You
for.
have so much to live for.
Remember what you prayed for.
Remember what you prayed for.
Yes.
Hold on.
Don't give up.
Please don't let go in this season. Know that now is good when rain falls.
So no matter what you're going through right now,
You just hold on.
come on, Monica.
You ask, will this go away? Know that God can feel your pain. Believe you'll never fall short of His word. Sometimes we forget that He holds us in His hands, but I'm reminding you, don't give up.
Yeah.
Sometimes your skies.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Claim Your Fame radio show, where we come to enlighten, encourage, and inspire you. I'm Dolores Walker Burke.
Good morning, and I'm Lady Storm. Good morning.
Good, yes. I tell you, we just thank our listeners for joining us today. And our today's topic is inside the industry.
Yes.
And listen, we are so pleased that we'll be hanging out with Tesha Marrow.
Welcome, Tesha.
Yeah,
Welcome,
daughter of
Tesha.
Ice-T. Yeah. Thanks for joining us today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
And being Ice-T's daughter, do you want people to look at you as Ice-T's daughter in the industry, or do you want them to know you as Tesha Marrow?
Well, I definitely want them to know me as Tesha Marrow, but having Ice-T as my dad also is, I can't just throw that away, you know.
Yes.
I definitely want to be known to for being his daughter, but I also want to make my own steps in, my own way as well, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now with your searching and creating your own identity,
Uh-huh.
and I know it's an ongoing process.
Oh, yeah,
You're always
definitely.
trying to step up the game, you know.
Yeah,
This is Tesha. But what type of advice has your father given you to help you reach your next level in business? And what type of advice would you give to other young people that are trying to find their way in this business?
Wow, that's a great question. Well, first, my dad has always told me to be persistent, stay with it. You know, you're going to get a lot of closed doors, a lot of no's. That doesn't determine how good you are. It may just be that you're not what they're looking for at the time. So that always, knowing that, always gives you a little bit extra strength, because you're easy. It's easier for you to receive rejection, or he also instilled in me that hard work and dedication it is the top of all things, because if you are not willing to work for what it is that you want, then you can't really expect for it to be just given to you, no matter who you are, not even me. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. So my advice to people trying to get into the industry. Just, you know, stay with it, have a good foundation, people around you who support you, and stay motivated, you know. That's the best advice that I can give. So far, you know, my wisdom is growing.
Okay.
So,
Okay, let me ask you, now what motivates you?
what motivates me is getting up in the morning, actually. So
It's a
you know,
blessing, right?
it's a blessing all its own. But motivates me is my family, my
Okay.
friends,
Okay.
them believing in me and my dreams, and you know, always having something positive to say, even when things are going rough. That, you know, it keeps you having faith. You know, it keeps you saying, you know what, today was messed up, but you know, it's always tomorrow.
Oh,
Always
yes.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
That's
it's
right.
always
Yeah,
tomorrow.
and you know, it's great to have that support system.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nothing like the support system.
I wouldn't be where I am right now without the support system,
Yes.
honestly, because, you know, just, you know, sometimes you can't carry it all, and you need someone that you trust
That's
Right.
to
That's trust.
hand over the responsibility for you for that day or whatever. And if you don't trust your camp or the people around you, it's really difficult to, you know, pursue your dreams and
So
stuff.
tell me about this animation cartoon that you're doing.
Oh, wow.
Are you doing voiceovers, or is this going to be you?
Oh,
or
no.
What's
Well,
going on with that?
This is the greatest thing yet. Along with the ladies that I work with a wonderful group of ladies.
Okay.
We do a lot of media work, videos,
Okay.
etc.
Okay.
So I thought of this cartoon. It's called Hustling Hills.
Okay.
Which really describes what we are. We're ladies
Yes.
hustling, and we got
All the
heels
time.
on.
Okay.
And
All the
how
time.
you do it?
All right,
You know?
now, pick
I
me
like
up.
that. Yes.
So it basically just tells about what we do in our day-to-day life, what happens in the industry, being women, being dedicated, being professional. It's hilarious, the things that we see, the things that go on or whatever. So I kind of wanted, since it's so funny, I thought that, you know, cartoons were usually really funny.
Right.
So I wanted to make something like that. All of the ladies that I work with, from hairstylists to models,
Okay.
plus my team, of course, are going to be in the cartoon. We'll also have guest stars, like, say, for instance, right now I'm on your show.
Right.
We would cartoon this.
Okay,
and
cool.
pick out, you know,
You cartoon me.
yeah.
That's fun.
Okay. Well,
But you know what? I think this is so exciting because it sounds like a reality
cartoon
show.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, you're birthing something great.
Yeah,
girl.
well, I'm hoping so. I'm really looking for an artist because I want I want it to really look cartoonish, not downing the cartoons that are out, but now they're starting to make the people look realistic.
Right.
And I still
Playmatic?
I still want them to look like cartoons.
Okay.
You know, so if we do Lady Storm, it'll look like Lady Storm cartooned
hey,
out.
make
You
sure
know?
that's right.
Yep, you'll have the hair, all that. So
Okay.
I'm very excited about it. I've written a lot of treatments for it. I'm just looking for a good cartoonist. So any cartoonists out there,
All
hit me
right.
up.
All right. So
You
tell me
heard it
about
here.
this TV show, this internet TV show, TTV.
Wow. So I keep forgetting that I have so much stuff going on. Okay, well, TTV. Actually, the story is funny how TTV was birthed. Like I said, I work on a lot of videos. I do
Okay.
assistant directing, sometimes assistant producing with me and my auntie, Lovey. And I was on the scene, on this set one day, and I was bored, and I had a MacBook laptop. And I said, you know what? I'm a crazy girl. So I started going around with my laptop, and it has a camera on it. So I just started going up to everyone and interviewing the models. What are you doing here? And it really caught on. So I went home, and I edited it up and everything, and I posted it on Facebook, and everybody went crazy. It
Wow.
was the 8-Ball MJG DJ Bring It Back video.
Okay.
Which, you know, they're legends anyway. So.
Right, right.
But it just went crazy, so I continued to do that on the sets, behind the scenes of any kind of product that was being put out, I would be behind the scenes getting the people who really don't get the shine, like the artists, the not just
unsung heroes,
the unsung, the makeup artists, the hairstylists, the wardrobists, talking to them. So it really gave them all a voice and let them know that it's not just the one artist who makes this stuff happen.
Right.
You know?
Okay.
So,
okay.
yeah.
I tell you, now will we see you anytime soon on the show, the reality TV show, with your dad and Coco?
Well, yeah, I was actually on it this last season. It was called Meet the Family.
Okay.
And, I was on there with my brother and my son and all of us. We were all out there. So if you go on the E Network channel or online, you can look it up and see me on the show. And that was really fun. It was the first time I got to work with my dad on camera. So I had a good time with it. Ice Loves Coco on the E channel.
Okay.
Yes, and I have one more question.
Go ahead.
Now, later on in our show, we're going to be talking about removing the mask.
Okay.
These are the things that have kept us in bondage or in captivity, some kind of way, whether it's emotionally, psychologically, or physically.
Right.
Now, if you don't mind, could you tell us and our listeners one of the things that you want to remove or release from your life? So today, on Claim Your Fame,
You gotta do this right here. You gotta
you
put the mask on. Take it off.
there is your mask. There's your mask.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
You
get
guys
ready.
are really, okay.
Get ready. Okay, just
I
hold
need
up.
this.
Then just hold it up, and then just
Now remove it. Now let it go. What is it that you want us to know?
exhale.
Oh, wow. I think what I want to remove from my life is some fear. I think that for a long time, I've had tons of opportunities to get into the business or whatever. And I think the only thing that was holding me back was fear of, a failure, of course, because, well, not just that, but it's not just me that I'm speaking for my family. So as well as if I go out and I screw up, then it's not just me that I'm hurting. I'm hurting the legacy of, so that I'm trying to let go of that because it really, it's not a big thing anymore. I already know that I'm not going to do anything to jeopardize it, but it's something that lingers over me. And I think it does for a lot of people. Fear holds a lot of people back from doing a lot of things. And once you let go of that and you have faith,
Gotta have faith.
Then you're in there.
And you can't have both, right? You can't have
you can't have both. You
Right.
can't have both. So you got to give one up, and I choose to give up the one that's the heaviest.
Oh wow!
Okay.
Powerful. Girl, that was
Very
great.
powerful.
Yeah,
You did good.
Yes.
And we'll be right back. Here's Vicki Winans with King Jesus. Long as I got King Jesus.
As
know that's
long as
right.
I got King Jesus.
She talked about mistreated, I've been beat, scorned, talked about showers of all, down, almost to the ground. But long as I got King Jesus, long as I got King Jesus, long as I got him, don't need nobody else. I've been lied on, cheated.
This is Teresa Harrison of Gospel Today and Gospel Heritage Praise and Worship Conference, and I am a fan of Claim Your Fame radio show.
Looking for a salon and spa that's just right for you? Stop and look no further. Envision Salon and Spa. One great name in two convenient locations. A salon and spa that offers the best in hair care service, nail care service, express spa service, hair removal, and distinguished gentleman barbering. That's right. Envision Salon, located at 851 Thornton Road in Lithia Springs, Georgia, at 770-944-1112. And Envision Hair and Nails at 2750 Chapel Road, Suite 800, Douglasville, Georgia, 770-942-9931. Feel free to pick up the phone and call either of these service centers to receive the best in hair and nail care that only Envision Salon can provide. That's right, envision your relief while relaxing and being restored at Envision Salon and Spa.
Ladies, if you are confident, sexy, and fashionable, check out DeRouche Designs, where fashion meets attitude. We have dresses, tops, handbags, and original belts. Log on to DeRoucheDesigns.com. That's DeRuche Designs.com. Or follow us on Facebook, DeRouche Designs.
Hey, this is Blair Underwood, and you're listening to Claim Your Fame radio show.
All right, welcome back to Claim Your Fame radio show. I tell you, we're just having a wonderful time.
A good time.
Chilling with Tesha Marrow. Miss Marrow, we're just so glad that you took out your time from your busy schedule to just come and hang out with the girls.
The pleasure's all mine.
Here on Claim Your Fame.
Right.
Yes.
I'm your co-host, Camellia Terrell. Tisha, it's been an honor to have you. I have one question for you.
Okay, go for it.
I know you're the legendary daughter of just world-renowned Ice-T. He's a director, actor,
rapper.
Right. I know he drives in this industry. You know, this entertainment industry, your father is immaculate. When you look at the possibilities, he represents possibilities.
Right, exactly.
What is your drive and what is your aspiration to do the same thing in this industry? Because I see you making an impact.
I mean, my drive is, I don't know, man, that's a great question. What drives me?
I heard you say fear. You got that out the way.
Yeah.
That's a drive.
Right, exactly.
Overcome your fears.
Exactly.
Right.
What drives me is I just want people to see that something can come from nothing, meaning that even though my dad is in the industry and all that stuff, you can still also make a name for yourself and do it yourself. And I'm driven to do just exactly what he did.
Yes.
See, so he did it with nobody's help.
Yes.
You know, my dad was adopted early on, you know, so he did everything by himself. So that drives me. That's like, well, girl, shoot, you got everybody. If someone can do it with nobody.
Yes. Yes.
If you can do it with nobody.
Okay.
I wish they could see these goosebumps. Goosebumps, girl.
I mean, really, and that is it. Every day I think about that. Like, you know, what are you complaining for? You've got a great support team. You've got people around you who love you. What if you just had nobody? And you still had to have that same motivation. You had to motivate yourself. And so just his whole, everything he went through drives me.
Okay.
You know, it inspires me.
Okay.
It inspires me to, you know, get off my butt and do it, even though I have him there whenever I need him. I try my hardest to do everything I can on my own, you know what I mean? So I could say, I can feel the same kind of pride he feels. You know?
I see your auntie is sharing some tears. Are you okay? Tell us what you're feeling right now.
I don't know,
Come on up to the mic.
I have more allergies than tears right now, but I'm just proud of her.
Come on over here.
I just want to say that I'm extremely proud of her for what she does, because she does not, you know, Ice tells us all the time, use my name if you need to, and she doesn't. We don't, you know, lean on that for her success.
Okay.
And she goes out there, and they don't know that she's Ice-T's daughter until after the fact, till we've done a good job. You know, and our motto is, get the next job.
Okay.
So we're out there hustling and working.
Yeah.
Getting that next job and building her reputation without, you know.
And as a woman, it's really difficult to have some respect.
You experience it?
I experience it all the time until they find out who daddy is and they straighten up. You know, they don't want no problems.
That's right.
But still, you know, it is important, just like you ladies are doing, to show that, you know, women, we can have our own radio shows and we can, you know, we can run a whole set. We can direct. We can produce. We can do everything that is dominated in this industry by men. We can do it two times over.
That's right.
So I think
power
exactly.
Right
I think it's really important for me as a woman to show that I'm not just getting fed with a silver spoon, that I can work, I can do things on my own, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yes, and you know what? You are working hard. You're out there grinding. So what is your next project? What are you working on? What's going on?
Oh, well, I'm really excited. My next project, July 15th.
Right.
July 15th.
Okay.
I'm hosting July 14th.
14th, okay.
I'm hosting the Atlanta Underground Music Awards.
And we will be there.
We will be
Yeah.
there.
We will be there.
Okay. Call and see what we wearing. I'm hosting that, so I'm really excited about that. That's like, it's going to be really great. Like, for them to choose me as a host, they're crazy, but I'm just saying.
That's all right.
No, it's going to be great. Also, today, my dad's movie documentary, The Art of Rap, comes out in theaters.
That's right.
Everyone
I saw the
should
trailer.
go and see it. I mean, like he says, if your favorite rapper isn't in it, your favorite rapper's rapper is in it. You know what I mean? So it starts from the old school on down. Like it's hooked up.
I'm going to see Too Short.
No, well, Too Short's not in there. Yeah, he was busy.
Everybody,
He was busy. My dad really invited everyone to be a part of this film, but you know how the schedules are.
People get busy.
No, 8Ball's not in there.
Okay.
And that's my homeboy too. Shout out to 8Ball.
Shout out to 8Ball. All right.
Yeah, but so that's gonna. I tell everyone you should really go see it. Take your kids. They could go see it. Everyone should go and see this movie. It's doing a lot for the hip hop community.
Okay.
Well, thank you for coming out, Tesha.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming out. Anything else you want to tell the listeners out there how they can contact you?
Oh,
have a Facebook, a website?
Absolutely. If you're on Facebook, because I know some people Twitter is a little difficult, but I'm gonna give you that too. I'm on Facebook. My name is Tesha, Tesha, and that's TTV Marrow, TTV Marrow. Okay. And then on Twitter, I am at T_TEA_V. That's TTV. I had to put the underscores in there, just original. But yeah, hit me up if you guys have any questions about the awards, or if you just want to chit chat. I'm available.
Thank you. I tell you what, it's been great having you here. Now, we know you're so busy. We've heard it.
Yeah.
We know you're busy. And you have been such a delight. Thank you for your graciousness.
Thank you, ladies.
Yeah.
Coming out. We had a wonderful time with Tesha. Claim your fame radio show.
We're doing it for the people.
Claim your fame radio show.
Keeping it positive for the ear.